I'm going to introduce you to my first guest today, Denise Olivas, and today we're going to be making simple, healthy, homemade granola bars. So, okay, let's get started.
These are really easy. Anybody can make them because they're 2 ingredients. There's regular oatmeal. I like to have the organic rolled oats, and bananas. And these are ripe. A lot of people think because they're brown, you should throw them away, but actually they're perfect because they have the most sweetness in them without adding any additional sugar. Alright, so you put your 2 bananas, and they should be about medium size, and it's 1 cup of oatmeal. And then you just want to mix it with your hands. That's the best way to do it. I've tried it with a mixer, it makes a really big mess. I've tried it with just a fork, it doesn't mix enough. So what you want to do is just continue to mix till all the oatmeal is incorporated.
Alright, and do you get all these ingredients at one store, the specific items that are here right now, or do you have to get all these specific items at any store?
No, like I said, I like the organic, and I like to go to Vitamin Cottage, plug there, because they have the best prices. However, you can get just regular steel-cut oats at Walmart, any grocery store. In fact, you probably, a lot of people just have the oats lying around, and so your bananas don't go bad. This is a great way, really fast way to use them up.
That's perfect.
So how long would you smush them up?
Oh, you keep mixing them until all the oatmeal, all the dry ingredient is incorporated with the 2 bananas. And now just for an additional flavor, we're going to add, thank you, we're going to add some dark chocolate chips. That's 1/3 cup.
All of it together?
All of it together. And we're going to add a 1/3 cup of walnuts. So they're going to be more like a chocolate chip cookie, chocolate chip milk cookie. The other thing to remember is when you add the chocolate chips, make sure you add them last, because then they could, depending on the temperature, they could melt and start changing the texture of your cookie. All right. So now let's put them on will you get the cooking dish, sweetheart?
And make sure that you grease the pan, because if you put the bananas, it will end up, when you pull it off, it will stick to the pan. So I agree that you put either oil or any kind of other spray you have in the house that would work for you.
Yeah, that'll be great. So it looks kind of like a mess, but it's really not. They stick together surprisingly well. So you just want to grab even amounts and just kind of press them together like that, just like regular cookies.
Like me to help you?
Sure. You don't really have to work it too much. You just have to kind of put a little scoop on there and press it down. Should be kind of fun for the kids. But if you're kind of a clean mom, I don't know. If you just have a baking sheet, you can also spread it all out at once and then cut them into squares if you'd like that too.
Okay.
And if you're allergic to nuts, and if you don't want any dark chocolate chips in there, you can just have bananas with oats in them.
Yeah, they're just as good, just plain, nice and simple. And for the adults, if you want to add a couple scoops of protein powder, you can also make them into protein bars, and they're really delicious that way. Now we're going to get them into the oven.
Okay. I'm going to put it in the oven.
And we're looking at a 350-degree oven for 15 minutes.
Okay, so we'll see you in a minute. We'll see you in a while. Thank you. Okay, this is after they're done, from 15 minutes to 350 degrees in the oven. Oh wow, these are going to be delicious. And how long do you have to let them cool before indulging them?
Give them about 5 to 10 minutes just to make sure that they, stay together and they cool off a little bit. But they're really good, piping hot, and they're even good a couple days later if they last that long.
That's perfect. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it that you were on our show today. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Fun. Enjoy.
Those were very quick and they're so delicious. I couldn't help myself. They are so good. So
Yeah, that was 15 minutes in a 350-degree oven. It's a snap to make. One thing we forgot to mention was they're also gluten-free, and they're just delicious, so we hope you try them.
thank you so much for being on our show today. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Jirina.
You're welcome. Thank you for watching Unique New Mexico. Also, be tuned in for next week's fashion tips for you guys. Thank you for watching Unique New Mexico. Bye.
Please subscribe.